Alright, I'm going to try to record this on the screen. So when this counts down to 3, 2, 1, it should be recording the screen through that app, and I'll try to overlay that here, just in case it doesn't come out clean for this video. Alright, so what we have here is my Join 8-inch screen, double DIN, whatever the letters are. I'll put that somewhere in the video. So we're going to go over our music apps today. So Spotify. So here's Spotify. I've been trying to teach my son about old rap music. Obviously Tupac is the important part. So this is Spotify's interface. I have the paid version. You can see here the album art's kind of small. Spotify kind of messed that up. They used to have a cool horizontal interface, but it looks the same on my Asus tablet in my house or my phone if I swap it around. So this is just a Spotify thing, not a Join thing, where it kind of makes the album art too small and the interface is not great to deal with. So the steering wheel controls work. I'm gonna hit my play pause button. It works. If I hit the volume button, it works. Volume down button, it works. Hit the track change button, it works. It works well with these apps. Pretty much all the apps will work the same. You can also use these buttons here, but it's easier for me just to use the steering wheel controls, or you could use this interface here, but it's not. So it works pretty much the same as you would expect Spotify to. I have data right now. I'm on my guest network, which is Stranger Danger. And so you can see what I've recently, I can see just like normal Spotify, you can see your recently played songs. You can see your playlist. And you can see that green, you can download them, right? And it will store it locally. So you can see I've downloaded these thanks to the little green check marks, or green arrows. If you go to the settings, you have all your standard settings here, right? And you can even, since I have a paid version, you can set your quality to very high or whatnot, right? So that's pretty good. Storage, I'm just storing it locally. This one does not have a micro SD card, but on some of them, you can use a USB device as an SD card. I haven't tried that yet. It should work. Right now, I'm not using very much storage, so that's not a big deal. So this one has 64 gigs available, and so 38 are currently free, so I'm not that worried about it, because I only have a couple playlists downloaded. So that's Spotify. Like I said, it has all your standard. You can search for stuff. Like, say I want to search for Hush, just because I know that's what's playing on my other app. So this is Spotify. I also have Tidal, which I obviously pay for. I do feel like Tidal sounds a little better. I'm more used to Spotify because I've had it longer, but the sound quality on Tidal and the album artwork is much bigger. It does cut the lid off down here a little bit. But I found like the audio quality is a lot louder on Tidal, and that's this little hi-fi marks I pay for the expanded version. And you can heart stuff if you like it. So you can see it added this to my collection in Tidal. I'm not as familiar with Tidal, so like I said, I just started doing this using Tidal, but it seems to work just fine. Like I said, the music quality is better, and then the album artwork is much larger. It does cut a little bit off here, as you can kind of see, but that's not really that big a deal. You can still access to move the song along. In the dirt is this sick thoughts drive me drunk, what? And this one's not downloaded, so like on Spotify it is downloaded. So let me go back to Spotify. If I've downloaded it. That's always annoyed me with Android Auto, as I couldn't move through a song. Like, I listen to a lot of rap music, a lot of old school rap music, and especially in the 90s, there were lots of skits and intermissions and stuff, and it'd get really annoying. Like, someone would talk for 30 minutes on a song, and then you'd have to move it, and I just didn't care for that. Alright, so there is Tidal and Spotify. We have Google Play Music. Google Play Music was my preferred music app until I got these Android head units, which started with Join. So I haven't even used this one. But you have the same options here. Alright, so you can go to your settings here, and you can still improve the quality. So like it says quality of mobile network, you can make it always high. Quality of Wi-Fi network, always high. You can make download quality high. You can turn off downloading on Wi-Fi. You can have it set to auto download music. And I don't have a USB, so I haven't downloaded anything, but you can, right? So let me go. So I will look at my playlist. So this is one of my complaints about Google Play Music, that this interface is awful. Like, why just use music just to listen to and not look at it? You know what I'm saying? Like, when I just had headphones, I didn't care about the interface. But now when I'm driving around and I can see the artwork, I don't want all this smushed up stuff. So that's kind of why I quit using Google Play Music. We also have Amazon Music does not work here. So I have Amazon Prime. I paid for the trial version just to test it out in these videos. And you can see when you launch Amazon Music, so let's just say I want to try playing something. We'll go to My Music, and we'll go to Purchased Songs. Walking on That's a Great Song. Oh well, it's working now. It wasn't working previously. Before it was crashing, so I like this now. It's a pretty good interface, but I wish they could just make this album art bigger. I don't mind this really. But yeah, the other day when I tried playing this, it was just crashing everything. So let me go browse. And I'll just try this Country Heat playlist. Yeah, see the lyrics show up there. There we go. I think maybe we're gonna crash now. Or maybe there was a software update to fix it. Yeah, see. So it crashes when you try to listen to their playlists and stuff. But apparently I can listen to my purchased music. So I don't understand that. So let me just search for, let me try to, you know how you search, there's a search. So let's just search for Tupac. And we'll just try to play something. Yeah. So Amazon Music will crash. I don't know why, but it does. Yeah, so we try again. Yeah, it doesn't work so great. You can see here I tried Apple Music, and this is really disappointing the way, because like you can't get the Chronic anywhere except for on here. And if you try to play it, this is literally their horizontal interface. I gotta mute that, of course, or else they'll block it. But that's the whole, you can't make it any bigger. That's all there is to it. And even if you just pick anything here, like if I want to pick just a random song. See, now this will look good. If I hit play. It's just gonna play here. Like, why not have the whole interface taken up like this, right? So let me just say, well, I'll play for you, and I'll play. So let's just say, let's try the radio function. It's a little slow, as you can tell. Spotify, I don't think is that slow. So this could be just be an Apple Music. I don't really know Apple Music. I don't use it. Let's just find some radio stations. And let's do the best of new hip hop, which will probably be awful. Yeah, see? It's all down here. I have to listen to like this, and that just annoys me. Like, it's so small, it's hard to deal with, so it's really not worth having in here for these Android head units. Of course, you can use Bluetooth if you want to, but to me, that's defeating the purpose of having these Android head units. You can have all these cool features, like, you know, I can have I could download my whole playlist on Spotify, and then I don't even need data. I can just play a downloaded playlist, and it'll work just fine. Let's see what else we got. We also have YouTube Music. It has a little bit of a better interface, but still not perfect by any means. Alright, so let's try some Lonely Island. And we're going to shuffle it. So it fills the whole screen up.
Sandberg, thanks for coming to your performance review.
Which is pretty good, but then these buttons are too small, right? But you can like thumbs up it. And if you wanted to scoot over here, you can. So really, this is pretty good. Let me go to a different song. Just using steering wheel controls, and this is pretty good. The problem is they don't intertwine YouTube Music and YouTube. They are too intertwined. So like now when I go on YouTube and I can look at my viewing history, it's going to show all these songs. Well, I want my songs separate from my actual video watching, right? So that's problematic. And there's actual YouTube, of course. And you can watch, like if I wanted to go to the best channel, and let's say I wanted to watch this, it works just fine. You can make it full screen, and I can watch videos while driving around if you want to. It's not ideal, obviously, but you can. And you can download the video too if you have the paid version like I do, right? So anyhow, that's music apps on here, right? I would say the best interface. I guess I could get Pandora on here while I'm at it. Let's look for Pandora. Let's install Pandora. And I don't think I use anything else. I haven't really used Pandora in a long time because I only used it because Spotify gave it to me. And even then it wasn't the best. And yeah, you can just swipe them away like this, right? If you do Bluetooth, the audio is not going to be as high quality as one of these ones that are directly downloaded to the head unit. If you have MP3s, you could use the built-in music player, or you could download something like Power Arch or whatever that, Power Amp or whatever that thing that people like. I don't have a use for that. It's 2019. I am all streaming all the time, right? I might download them because I paid for the paid version, but I still use the streaming services, right? Pandora, I feel like in the past didn't have as high quality audio as the other items. Maybe they've stepped their game up since they've been purchased by Sirius XM. But in the past, when I would play, I like the way that Pandora works. Alright, so here is Pandora. I don't think it, it's pretty white. So let me see if there's a dark mode. So you can check mark for higher quality audio. I don't think he can make a dark interface. At least I don't see it right off the bat. I gotta blur that part out. So let's just listen to some. So this is a good interface, but again, I don't feel like the music is on par. The quality. Let me search for. I know they'll have hush. There it is. Well, shit. So, I'd say this is a commercial they're playing, but the joying's handling just fine. I'm on my Wi-Fi, of course, but the joying's playing a commercial just fine.
Your compliment.
So let's see. Actually, it doesn't sound bad. In the past, I thought it didn't sound as good. Let me see. Alright, so I'm at...
Yeah. I put my life in this game and vow to always kill it. Yeah. Make you fucking you.
Yeah, there's a noticeable difference in quality with Pandora versus... Yeah, there's a noticeable difference in quality. That's the problem. I do like the interface for old Pandora, but their quality is just not as good, the audio quality. But like this full... I don't know why this looks like that. Let me go back to my collection. No. Well, what happened here? Just a minute ago, this was a bigger screen, and then it shrunk on me. I don't know what happened. Yes, that's weird. It was a big screen a minute ago, and now it shrunk down. I don't know if I messed up something, or it's because I'm not paying for the full version. I don't know. Either way, interface-wise, YouTube Music's going to win, but then it has that weird integration. For me, I think Tidal is going to be what I'm going to use for now. I'm going to keep paying for Spotify because I've had it for so long. I have a family account, but for me, for my individual account, I'll just use this guy. So you can just see how much better the album art is for here. So to me, that's important. I like seeing the album art. Alright, I think that's good enough. We've kind of shown it pretty good. This will be just music apps on here. If you have some questions, leave them in the comments. If you're watching this for the first time, or me for the first time, what you should do is subscribe to your boy. You can see I'm at 9,793 subscribers, trying to get to 10,000. Just because it's going to be cool to say I have 10,000 subscribers. And it doesn't hurt you, just go ahead and subscribe because it's cool, right? And I'll have more videos on the join coming up. I'll cover a same style video like I did here for navigation, mainly using Waze and Google Maps. I'll cover Bluetooth music and calls again. I did it with the previous screen, but this is obviously a slightly different version. I'm going to do a full overview, and then whatever else you can think about. We'll run some Geekbench scores and check all that out too. And we'll try the Z-Link out to try Android Auto and CarPlay. Alright, thanks for checking me out. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe, all that shebangs, right? Alright, thanks. I brought this USB to get that recorded video off here, but it already had music on there, so we'll try that. This is a little USB port I installed here. It's pretty useful. So the back of this is tied to the radio itself, the join. So let me go ahead and plug this in, and we'll see what happens. So you see the red light comes on. Let me go ahead and record this one. Alright, so now you're recording. Let me turn this light off. Alright, so you can see here the red light flashing. It's my USB. And then here you can see, if I go to storage, go home, settings. Now I go to storage, you should be able to see, let's see, device storage. I don't know why it makes that there, but you can see my portable storage or the internal storage. And if I hit and there's an eject button if I wanted to get rid of that. And it does show the USB symbol, not the micro SD symbol. I had one of these units in the past that would show the micro SD symbol for a USB drive, but not this one apparently. But still, I have plenty of storage available. Alright, so now let's try the built-in music player. And I think here. Alright, so we have that same album, Hush. The quality is loud. Look at that. And it does have the album artwork. Not as good, of course, but it has it. But I will say, the audio quality is pretty loud. So that's pretty good. And you can hit your here, I think, to go to your EQ. You have to change things. I'll go over this in another video. So we got that. Let me go back to, there's also a video player here. I do have a video on that drive. That's my music videos there, but if we go to the, there we go. I have it named empty. I'll have to mute this audio, of course, but you can see, way down. Yeah, so you can see, I haven't muted the volume meter, but the video works just fine. So if you want to put videos on MP3 or I'm sorry, MP4 on or MV4 on a thumb drive and play them, you can. You can play that while driving too. It's not a problem. And then, yeah, so you can see all the videos that are on here. And again, if you want to go back to their music player, you hit here. You can see all the various music here. That's a different one. That's the M&M one. This one does not have the artwork, but that one may not have it from the file originally. I don't know. Either way, it's I have the volume meter, so I don't get tagged by YouTube. But you have a lot of options for music. Again, I'm gonna prefer to go with the Tidal probably for now, but hopefully Spotify. If Spotify changes their interface back, I'd go with Spotify all day. Anyhow, that's a little overview of music on the Join. I hope you like it. Feel free to leave any comments below. Alright, thanks.